Hey looters! Today we're going to review several new free games available on Steam. Without further ado, let's get down to it. Unknown Fluffy Object is a charming 10-minute indie adventure that turns a simple shepherding premise into a tense, puzzle-filled sprint across the Scottish hills. From the moment you meet Buddy, the loyal sheepdog, you're thrown into a world where every rumbling roar could be a UFO or a rushing river. The game nails its core mechanic. Buddy's bark is more than a cute quirk. It's a versatile tool that lets you clear obstacles, trigger switches, and even distract alien patrols. Level design cleverly scales in difficulty, forcing you to think on your feet while keeping the herd moving. The art style is endearing, with hand-drawn cliffs and a muted color palette that captures the moody highlands. Sound design hits the spot, with atmospheric winds and the unmistakable hiss of UFOs. The only real hiccup is the tight runtime. A few levels feel rushed, but the pacing keeps you engaged. All in all, Unknown Fluffy Object delivers a satisfying blend of strategy, reflexes, and heartwarming shepherding that's hard to beat in a game so short. Hey gamers, let's dive into Hydropawnics, the adorable space cat adventure that turns a tiny feline and a dying plant into a frantic race against time. Picture a 3D isometric world where every generator you fix is a heartbeat saved, every splash of water a tick closer to the plant's demise, and every turret a rogue ally that keeps firing at you because, well, they're just confused. The core loop is simple yet brutal. Keep the ship running, manage your limited resources, and navigate a maze of moving platforms that shift with each broken component. The first few levels feel like a playful puzzle, but as you progress, the challenges compound, turrets line up in impossible angles, generators explode in rapid succession, and the plant's health meter drops faster than your patience. What makes Hydropawnics shine is its tight pacing. The game forces you to think on your feet, balancing quick platforming with strategic repairs. The soundtrack is light, almost whimsical, which contrasts nicely with the frantic gameplay and keeps the tension from turning into outright chaos. It's not a perfect experience. The learning curve can be steep, and some puzzles feel a bit too punishing. But for fans of time management meets platforming, Hydropawnics offers a fresh, charmingly quirky challenge. Grab your cat, patch those generators, and see if you can keep the plant alive long enough to reach the moon. Tiempo throws you into a whirlwind 10-minute tower climb where every step feels like a race against time itself. From the first frame, you're handed a trio of time manipulation tools, pause, rewind, and shift, that feel fresh and powerful. The platforming is tight. The puzzles evolve with the tower's shifting hazards, keeping you on your toes. Visuals are crisp, with a stylized palette that keeps the action clear and the environment readable. The soundtrack pulses with urgency, echoing the ticking of the clock you're fighting to free. As a student team effort, the game delivers a polished, adrenaline-filled experience that proves even a short run can pack depth, creativity, and a satisfying payoff at the top. Welcome to Upload Labs, the game that turns your computer into a cosmic life-saving machine. From the Get Started labs, you're charged with preventing the universe's heat death. And the way to do it is by building intricate, node-based systems that look like a digital window into your own processing power. Each node is a component you connect, creating data pipelines that flow like circuitry across the screen. Research is the key to unlocking powerful upgrades. Scan files to branch into the research tree, where you'll discover game-changing nodes, innovative systems, and scientific milestones that push your build forward. When you're ready to take a more aggressive stance, the hacking mechanic lets you breach rival organizations, steal intel, and disrupt their systems, essential for gathering the resources you need. Coding is where your creativity truly shines. Commit your own code, craft custom optimizations, develop drivers, and program applications that fine-tune performance. The more precise you get, the smoother your operations run. And then there's the AI component. Feed it downloaded files, let it learn, and watch it generate better content, boosting your income exponentially. Guide it toward a GI, and you'll unlock a final, universal breakthrough. Upload Labs blends puzzle-solving strategy and programming into a compelling, cerebral experience. It's a game that rewards careful planning, experimentation, and a willingness to tinker. If you love building systems that feel alive, this is the title to save your sanity and the universe. Spray and Pray is a whirlwind of a first-person shooter that fits neatly into a 10-minute sprint. You step into the boots of Justinian, a priest chosen by God to cleanse a cathedral overrun by demons, hellspawn, and fallen angels. The core of the experience is fast, furious gunplay. 2 revolvers that feel light and deadly, a dash that lets you slip past a wave of enemies, and a brutal melee that breaks their ranks when you're up close. What makes it shine is the ultimate, a moment where you fuse the revolvers into one divine weapon, unleashing a hail of bullets that feels almost cinematic. The movement is smooth, the hits land with satisfying impact, and every kill feels like a step closer to your holy reckoning. Sure, it's a student project, so you'll find a few rough edges, but the tight loop, the punchy combat, and the relentless pace keep you hooked from the first shot to the final demon. If you're after a short, adrenaline-packed shoot-'em-up, Spray and Pray delivers a surprisingly polished experience in a fraction of the time. Hey folks, let's jump straight into Heart Snatcher. The game opens with a simple text: earn a few treats if you complete a handful of tests. You click yes, and suddenly your heart is on the line. What follows is a frantic, bite-sized platformer that throws you into a series of high-speed, movement-based challenges. Every level feels like a heart-pounding sprint. You dodge sliding tiles, blast through projectiles, and solve quick puzzles, all while the clock is ticking. The controls are razor-sharp. Feel the weight of each jump and the sting of each miss. It's not about perfection. It's about learning the rhythm, retrying, and pulling off that one perfect run. And those treats? They're more than just collectibles. Each one rewards your progress, giving you a little taste of victory amid the chaos. They stack up, encouraging you to push further, to master each obstacle and claim every reward. Heart Snatcher may be small, but it packs a punch. If you're after tight gameplay, a quick adrenaline rush, and a satisfying loop of challenge and reward, this bite-sized gem will keep you coming back for more. Give it a shot and see if you can earn your freedom and some snacks before the heart's out. Welcome to the sky, where your only companion is the wind and your greatest foe is the tornado that follows you from behind. In this slick little flight game, you're strapped into a tiny aircraft and given a simple one-liner control scheme. Arrow keys or joystick to steer, space or B to boost, and a quick pause. That simplicity is the game's charm, but it also means every small misstep can cost you a mile. The challenge is pure. Stay ahead of the clouds and obstacles, but keep your eyes on the beast behind you. It's a relentless test of reflexes and stamina. The longer you stay aloft, the more the game pulls you into a high-speed sprint. Reach 100 kilometers and you earn the coveted Medal of Honor, proof that you survived the marathon. Visually, the game keeps it clean with bright, pastel skies and a minimalist HUD. The soundtrack is atmospheric, building tension as the tornado looms. Overall, it's a satisfying, tight experience that turns a simple control scheme into a pulse-pounding test of will and skill. Hey gamers, let's dive into Garden Rivals, the quirky top-down PvP where teamwork and a touch of botanical magic decide the winner. Picture this. You're one of 8 players, split into two-person squads, all racing to grow the most glorious flower. The goal? Be the first to see your bloom fully blossom. The match kicks off with the night phase. It's a silent, stealthy dance. Players wander the map, searching for the hidden fertilizer. Opponents vanish into the shadows, so you'll need perfect coordination and a keen eye to outwit the other teams. It's a tense Catan mouse that sets the stage for the chaos to come. When dawn breaks, the day phase erupts. Now everyone's visible and the real battle begins. Grab that fertilizer, protect your teammates, and fight to bring it back to your base. But don't just defend. Steal your rivals' supplies, sabotage their gardens, and unleash combo attacks that can swing the tide in an instant. The game rewards both cunning strategy and raw skill, making every round a fresh, unpredictable showdown. Garden Rivals blends simple controls with deep tactical layers, all wrapped in a charming, garden-themed aesthetic. Whether you're a solo strategist or a coordinated duo, this game delivers high-energy PvP that's as addictive as it is fun. So grab your teammates, plant your seeds, and let the garden battles begin. Welcome to Project Chromata, an idle sci-fi adventure where you're the Chroma engine, a machine built to create. In a silent, starless void, you generate colors, mix them into complex shades, and use those hues to ignite the memory of a lost cosmos. The minimalist art is striking, and the progression from primary colors to intricate production chains feels satisfying. Each star you restore is a small victory that unlocks permanent bonuses, giving the automation a real payoff. The lore pieces you uncover along the way add mystery to the quiet gameplay. The first 2 stages deliver a complete, polished experience, and the promise of a big update keeps the excitement alive. If you love idle mechanics but crave depth and a cosmic story, Project Chromata is a solid, engaging pick. Hey gamers, let's dive into The Last Shores, a top-down solarpunk adventure that feels more like a gentle walk through a living postcard than a hardcore title. You step into the shoes of Tal, a fresh biology grad sent to a deserted island to clean up and restore. The first impression? A lush, sun-kissed world where every piece of trash you pick up brings life back to the environment. Recycling waste, repairing wind turbines, and caring for tiny island critters all feel like small acts of kindness that ripple outward. What sets this game apart is its storytelling. As you clean and rebuild, you uncover ruins, forgotten ruins, and a massive sealed chasm that ties the island's past to your own family mystery. The ancient mechanisms you activate aren't just puzzles, they're clues to a vanished civilization and a missing father's legacy. The narrative unfolds in a quiet, contemplative way that keeps you curious without pulling you into frantic gameplay. The art direction is a bright, solarpunk dream. Vibrant colors, flowing water, and wind turbines give the island a hopeful glow. The soundtrack is equally soothing, with gentle breezes and ocean waves that make the whole experience feel like a meditation. The controls are tight but forgiving, making it perfect for players who want to relax and explore at their own pace. In short, The Last Shores is a breath of fresh air. It's not about speed or combat. It's about stewardship, discovery, and a slow, satisfying sense of progress. If you're looking for a game that lets you unwind while unraveling a heartfelt story, this is the one to try. Thanks for sticking with me through the playthrough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe so you won't miss any of the next adventures. See you in the next one.